Ori, look. These bodies are newer.
Oh, we're not actually gonna take this, are we?
When in Greyleaf, do as the zombies do. What is this?
Mortis's power wanes.
You intend to use this
No! We intend to end her reign once and for all. If you've come to volunteer yourself to the throne, proceed.
My guess is those bodies weren't volunteers?
Their will hardly matters now. Nor does yours, little man.
We ride from Ilion to negotiate an alliance between our land and yours.
The goddess of death is not here to negotiate.
You will be purged.
For my dread queen! Die and be awoken!
Your flesh is too soft.
The life stream drains from you.
You're mine. I'm going.
The twin moons! Red and blue! Decidus Hoylata!
Your flesh is too soft.
May your blood be thick.
Breaking the line. On the offensive.
Move out.
No
Stand
need
down.
to thank me.
Ha!
Elthagon Hoylentoth.
May your blood be thick.
Glory and honor. We make our stand here.
Mortis, use my body.
You will be purged.
We are the Moonbirds.
Stand down! Quickly.
Earned blood.
On the offensive.
This suffering must end. I will lick your wounds.
May your blood be thick. Earned blood.
Yield, or I will cut off your head!
Enough! Well done, young fiend.
What?
You are spectacular. You said you seek alliance.
I nearly killed you.
I'm very both, as are you.
I can't be the only one who's feeling nervous about this.
The living have done nothing but double-cross us.
Cheating and stealing are my two favorite pastimes.
Now then, deal?
I'm holding you to your word.
More than allied.
One thing at a time, Necromancer.
Oh, please, call me Ejamar.
I'm Aviana.
Truth be told, if you can find willing participants for our ritual, There need be no fighting at all, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Leave the details to me, Ejimar.
The liberated hordes of Greyleaf do anything you ask.
You're building a temple of rotting flesh.
Instructing my minions to harvest flesh resulted in them tearing each other to shreds. Their bodies made fine contributions just the same. My incantation to free us from Mortis's control requires only blood sacrifice now.
You mentioned you're trying to free yourself from Mortis.
Better minds have been driven mad, questioning the fickle will of God's young fiend. Know only that Mortis's will is to unite the world in death, but that will wanes.
You don't strike me as picky, but let's assume you were. Where do I find the best sacrifices?
My taste in flesh is hardly discerning, it's true. From the tomb of Tuchulkan to the eastern wastes.
I like to know who I'm working with, Ejimar.
Well, there was a time, over a century ago, when I was an archmage to Demosthenes II. I killed a man who stood in the way of my rise to power. The Veil posthumously named him a saint, and damned me to cleansing. I chose a different path.
Necromancy.
And why not? The only thing worse than a naked obsession with power is a hidden obsession with power.
I'll be back.
I knew we were looking for the leader of Greyleaf's hordes, but
No, but we found him, and he needs us.
Ilian will become whatever you make of it in the end.
I was wondering the same thing.
I'd say worry is appropriate, given that with a wave of his finger, he could turn us into zombies!
We'd have to be dead first.
Oh, don't die. In Greyleaf. Hope.
These bodies.
Murdered?
War wounds. Maybe from... No closer, or
Not heads,
the Necromancer's throne?
flesh ours, but soul is Mortis.
Go quickly, creature. The Necromancer awaits, and we have a date with the Queen of Death.
To throne we go!
been bitten.
Aye, of course we do. No, for heavens.
Avi, we have to do something.
You're kind, young child. But there's nothing to be done.
There is another way.
Surrender the body. Thank you,
Feel the soil.
All you need is flesh.
And in exchange. But first, the offering!
I just needed to hear you say it.
You said you didn't want to be friends. Well then, young fiend.
I'm not one to make demands, but this seems like a good time to back away.
I thought you'd never ask.
Avi, look.
The lost one. Champion of the Council of Six.
Petulant Edgemar.
Your domain?
I can explain.
And how have you come to keep the company of the Child of Iron and Sky?
We're friends.
Someone please tell me what's actually happening here.
As I knew and loved your parents, I will allow it. Speak your questions.
Explain what this throne actually is.
The Throne of Korsal is a binding ritual from the epoch of Hoyland Toth. When performed, it is powerful enough to imprison a god itself.
Edgemar says Mortis's power wanes.
As their unholy mother deserves subservience for granting them a second chance at life. Do not judge what you cannot comprehend.
Edgemar gave me the impression these were his lands.
The forests of the lost are mine. We are the ancient heirs to Mortis's will. Through us, her power multiplies across the lands.
Mortis's power wanes.
These lands are mine to reign over. You dare question me?
Enough of this!
Instead, you aided the whims of a rogue necromancer in his quest to imprison the soul of our goddess.
Hands to irons. We do not die today.
Edgemar, Ori, there's no way we can face this thing. Run!
Finally.
Hello? You're here.
Dead, most likely. But then, so are we.
What is this place?
The Hall of Souls. Each stone in the Hall of Souls is its own prison world. A hollow form fit
We were fighting. The Lost One descended. I can't remember what happened next.
because it happened after we died. Instead of giving us a second waking, the Council must have trapped our souls here as punishment.
There must be some way to earn our freedom.
None who are imprisoned in the stones of the Hall of Souls ever leave. I'd say it's best we make ourselves comfortable and learn to enjoy the existential anguish.
So long as I have the will to fight, I'm fighting.
We'll have the rest of eternity to sell.
Good. Let's find Orion.
You're exquisitely fresh now.
One does not face retribution from the Lost One without becoming very dead in the process.
Unlike a necromancer, a scent does not lie. Your soul is here, yes, but the body holds fast.
My, what a sensitive nose you have.
So,
Sensitive. I can tell you've been alone a long, long time. Let's move. Moving. Die.
Will you just die? Death is no escape from me.
Move out.
No
You're
need to
mine.
You will serve me in time. Die! Die!
Quickly. Face your death.
Death is close.
You're done. Regret later. Act now.
Life is chaos. Mortis is eternal.
Death, rebirth, and death. Bones are for crushing.
I'm going. Stand down. Your death. Face your death.
Life is chaos.
Bones are for crushing.
Moving. Face your death.
Mortis is eternal.
Die. Move out. Stand down. You're mine. Aviana.
For my dread queen. Mortis, use my body.
Let's move. Stand down.
Die! Die! Will you...
Where I go, darkness follows. Die and be awoken.
Face your death.
Die! Die! Will you just...
For my dread queen. Mortis, use my body. The life stream drains from you. Where I go, darkness follows.
Quickly. Stand down.
Bones are for crushing!
Do not fear death. Die and be awoken.
Die! Die! Damn it!
You stink of the living.
Bones are for crushing. Die! Die!
Can you hear her calling to us? Die and be awoken. Life is a disease. You're cured.
Bones are for crushing. Die! Die!
Moving. You're mine. Help!
Die! Die!
Moving.
Face
Stand
your
down.
death.
Bones are for crushing.
Die.
Bones are for crushing. Will you just die? Bones are for crushing.
You're done. Quickly.
Death is close. Death, rebirth, and death again.
You're mine! I'm going.
Will you just die?
Quickly. That's better. Ho!
Death, rebirth. Bones are for crushing. This should be fun. Die! Die! Death, rebirth, and death. Will you just die? Bones are for crushing. Will you just die? Fret not. You will live again.
Look at this sorry lot here. Who's all this now?
I'm Aviana, Avilion.
Oi, EJ. She reckons I'm talking to her.
Irenia, you are looking...
Of course, you two know each other.
We did bunches more than known each other, love.
Right. Well, we'll leave you to your rotting, then.
Arinia, I like you.
A Gallivant?
Do not fear death. Die and be awoken.
I can hear your heartbeat. Let me drink you.
I'm going.
You're done.
Death, rebirth, and death.
Where I go, darkness follows.
Blood mine. I thirst for your blood.
Stand down!
bones are for crushing. Die!
Do not fear death. The life stream drains from you.
Stand down. Move out.
Just a little bite. Blood, mine.
Death, rebirth. This should be fun.
Die and be awoken.
Let's paint this place red. Just a little bite.
Die. Quickly.
Will you just die?
You stink of the living.
I can hear your heartbeat. Let me show you my teeth.
Will you just die?
Your beating heart. I must have it.
Let's paint this place red. Let me drink you.
Will you just die?
I can hear your heartbeat. I thirst for your blood.
Please, Avi, wake up.
It's Orion.
No, young fiend, the other way round. If I can channel the power of the throne of Korsal,
A way out!
a way out. But the Hall of Souls will fight us. She doesn't take kindly to escapees. Are you ready?
If it means we get out of here, I'll fight until my last breath.
I thirst. Let me show you.
Move out. You're mine.
Death, rebirth, and death again. Bones are for crushing.
Let's paint this place red. Let me drink you.
You will serve me in time. Die! Die!
I can hear your heartbeat. We are the Second Woken.
this should be fun. Will you just die?
Where am I?
Avi? I thought you were...
I did it!
What? Anyway, I didn't know what I'd do next.
I heard it.
A long time, Avi. The Lost One left us for dead almost 10 days ago.
All that matters is that we made it out alive.
Of course, young fiend. I pledged my friendship, and I always keep my word.
This throne was some kind of binding ritual.
The Council of Six are archaic, decrepit beasts. Look at what's become of Greyleaf.
Even if you worship Mortis,
You cannot kill a god, you see. I'm simply a misunderstood man of faith.
Who or what was that monster that descended from the sky?
It is the champion of the Council of the Six. Now it's only wrath. It will not forget what we did here.
This wasn't the plan, but we could use a powerful necromancer.
I've quickly discovered that's a fate worse than death. I only ask that we return to the Hall of Souls when ready.
Do you think you'd be able to do it again?
Not alone, but with my wife, who was imprisoned there by the Lost One many years ago.
So... necromancy?
Don't worry, you're...
Hey, Ori, you sure this is the Whitelands? I feel like we made a wrong turn somewhere.
This is the Fields of Nott. That is the Whitelands.
The Iron's ash falls from the clouds.
It's snow, you imbecile. And beyond that, one of the many graveyards left in Mortis's wake.
I know these mountains were home to the Dwarven King Sturmir Thunderhammer, but that's not exactly helpful to us at the moment.
The dwarves called that mountain Geholterat. Galleon's forces stormed it and felled the few dwarves that survived Mortis's attacks. Then here they remained, living in the strongholds of the dead.
That's a bit dark.
I'll say.
Considering this is one of the only known elven strongholds, I just assumed there'd be more, you know, elves.
Just because we can't see them, it doesn't mean they're not close by and watching us.
Then they are cowards.
Have you heard who leads the people here?
Only rumors. There's an old story about a princess, a baby, that the people worship. But I don't even know how elves work. I mean, aren't they born fully formed?
Yes, it's the one thing they and the undead have in common.
There'll be no alliance so long as the elves are up there and we're down here. Let's climb.